Good morning all. We have come to Wychbury Hill. Where we are, there is some beautiful scenery, even some history a little further on. But before we show you, I am going to make a cup of coffee. So I have brought Colombian coffee. I think it is from Aldi, but it is really lovely. Let's mix it up and get drinking. So refreshing. Let's dive into today's video. Wychbury Hill dates really old. It goes back to an Iron Age fort called Wychbury Ring. Various features of Hagley Hall estate, such as the monument and temple of Theasus, add historic interest. Situated nearby is Hagley Woods, where in 1943 human remains was found in a wychelm tree. Basically, where we are is called Roundhill Woods. A little bit further on is called Wychbury Hill Camp. There is some really beautiful scenery in these woody parts. Very old once more. I will come back to some old trees later on, something to do with who put Bella in the wychelm. It is crazy to think a very old Iron Age fort was situated here. I mean, no other evidence apart from what I am looking at. Just imagine how many people have stood where I am standing. When I look down, a big drop. Also some very old yew trees, possibly over a few hundred years old. Wow. I will show you some very old OS maps one more time. Wow, some beautiful scenery. I haven't explored all of Wychbury Hill. Some nice wooded sections. I do come to Wychbury Hill in summertime quite often. Love it. Great viewpoint overlooking parts of Stourbridge, even further towards the Black Country. Wow. Wychbury Monument stands close to the summit of Wychbury Hill in Worcestershire, approximately 150 metres from the border with the West Midlands, visible for miles around and accessible from public footpaths. Constructed around 1765, apparently finished during 1770. Isn't it great to view Wychbury obelisk? I can imagine it was all part of Hagley Hall estate before many years ago there wasn't a dual carriageway there. Instead it is all cut off, so it is open to public now, but once it all used to be part of private land. Out of interest, I did look at some very old OS maps. Where we are walking to used to be some gravel pits. I don't know too much information behind those, but I am guessing it was partly industrialised. Built in 1758, it was England's first example of neoclassical architecture. Today it's unfortunately dilapidated, targeted by vandalism. Real shame to view one masterpiece of architecture to go into ruin. It's today's generation less respect into buildings which have high historic interest. I don't really promote vandalism, but I think it is really bad for buildings like where we are, with high historic significance. I mean, above is really burnt at parts. But what can you do? It is today's generation. When things become derelict, they get graffitied, arsoned, or maybe even set on fire. Not great. You never really know how long places like where we are last. Bits of brickwork missing really does make it unstable. Story goes, in 1943, 4 young boys were poaching or bird nesting inside nearby Hagley Woods when they discovered inside a wychelm tree human remains. Many theories, such as German spy, Birmingham prostitute, even witchcraft. What makes me think it is strange, over so many years, no one has ever discovered who she really was. For those who didn't know, Wychbury Hill is one place for supernatural activity, for those who do believe it. Like myself, I've witnessed several strange encounters over so many years of visiting Wychbury Hill. Our story now goes really further into something really interesting, but until we talk to you about it, let's go home. I used to go up to do quite a lot of ghost investigations using K2 meter, spirit box, received quite a lot of good answers. Some sounded like Bella. Drew's affected? You know? Is that Bella?
Yes.
Yes. Hello? Hello?
In the shadows of Wychbury Hill, Bella danced with spirits against her will. Her laughter echoed through the Hagley woods in a story whispered where darkness broods. A flicker of light, but it couldn't last. In the silence she found her past. Oh, Bella the witch, in shadows you dwell, with the spirits of woods, in a secret spell. Your tale's immortal, in whispers it flows, in the heart of the woods, your legend still grows. The demon beckoned with a haunting call. Beneath the branches she started to fall. With a heart of courage she faced her fate. In the witching hour it was never too late. A scream in the night, the end was near, but Bella stood strong, void of fear. Oh, Bella the witch.
Thank you very much for watching Drew's outdoor adventures today. Really enjoyed exploring Wychbury Hill. I do love viewpoints, my favourite thing. Oh, before we do go, let me show you. Need to mount it somewhere. Let it fly high and proud to say Drew's Outdoor Adventures has had a cup of coffee today. From me, see you soon.